Hey guys, welcome to episode 11. The 11th big old episode of Let's Play Civ 5. The whole Earth, the whole huge big old Earth. Now, before we get started, I want to let you know that I actually looked up the name of the nearest big city to this general location, and it's actually, oh god, Yekaterinburg. Yekaterinburg? I don't really know how you pronounce that. That's what it looks like. It sounds like. But believe it or not, it is it's the fourth largest city in all of Russia. And I've never heard of it until now. I would actually wager that most people have only ever heard of Moscow and St. Petersburg when thinking of Russian cities. I mean, those are the two that come to mind, but yes, Yekaterinburg is actually the fourth largest city. The third largest city in Russia is actually Novosibirsk, which, if we found it, it would actually be over here somewhere in this vague area. One of these rivers, I think it's this one, is supposed to be the Ob River, OB, and that's the river that Novosibirsk is located on. Largest city in Siberia, and it was only founded in the 1890s, but has like more than 1 million people, which is kind of nuts how that happened. This city, Yekaterinburg, has more than 1 million also, but it's a little bit behind Novosibirsk. I find it pretty fascinating, and the Russians, they have whole cities that most people in the West probably haven't heard of. Obviously, my Russian historian friend has heard of them all and has been to many of them. But anyway, the city that we're going to form here, we're naming after the capital of Georgia, which is not Atlanta, so stop making those jokes, not that you were. Is actually Tbilisi. Tbilisi? Tbilisi. So when that settler gets there, that's the name the city is going to receive. So, by the way, our money is doing a lot better now. Very good for us. Our happiness is a little bit rocky, and we'll get more rocky when we found that city, but I think we are on track to repair it pretty quick. Alright. And this Arab city is going to hold off these guys for as long as it can. There's 7 Arab cities. We're looking at how many? We're looking at 6 of them here. I don't know where the 7th is. It's probably down here somewhere. But we'll find it soon enough. It's nice that we're getting these cities built, so no one really minds. And in real life, Kazakhstan actually begins about where the city is, and it's a really big country, so it's like in this vague general area. It is kind of amazing how big Kazakhstan is, and how I, and presumably most people, know very little about it. You know, of course, you know, the most famous fictional resident of Kazakhstan, at least in modern times, is probably Borat. But don't tell that to an actual Kazakhstani. Probably. I mean, they might not care. But I just have suspicion that they could very likely be grumpy about it. Oh yeah, you really aren't leaving, are you? Do you not have a rite of passage with Greece anymore? Is that why you're there? We don't have a rite of passage with Greece anyway, so you know what? Screw it. We're going home. Okay. Let's take a peek over here. Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia in real life, as you probably know. It's a pretty commonly known place. It's where a lot of modern-day pirates hang out. Now, it's not like cool pirates, which never actually really existed. Well, no, the pirates themselves did exist, but the kind of life that they're portrayed as having had is not at all what they experienced. Being a pirate in the times of of piracy in the, I don't know, Middle Ages through Renaissance up until the maybe 17th or even 18th century. It was a very brutal life because you were on those boats, you were sick, there was bad water, you were sick all the time, you had diseases. There wasn't really much swashbuckling and all that going on. It was just a pretty wretched experience. And also you were kind of a bastard because you were like raiding ships and stealing things. So yeah, of course, that still happens in this area, IRL. I really don't know why they don't do more about it. I mean, there's probably reasons that I don't really know about. So, at some point, the Arabs built a road through here, so either their second city is way down here, I mean, their seventh city is way down there, or they were doing a nice thing for Mogadishu. Oh, look, astronomy is ready. By the way, do we have rite of passage with you guys? Because I think we won it. You jerks. Okay, good. You're not jerks, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I want to build a caravel. But the thing is, all of our cities on the water are crappy. So, I guess we're going to build it here, but it's going to be done in a million years. Look at that. Look at that crap. This city is just not a very productive place. If our money gets to be good enough, we might have to just straight up buy some of the workshops and other production buildings that we need. Okay. Why don't you return to over here so we can continue building farms, and since those farms are technically on sources of water, that's going to be very useful for us because it's going to give us that one extra food. Alright, let's keep pounding away at it because we can always use extra workers, because if we can actually increase the number of cities without having to build more workers, that saves production for other things that we can be building. So let's improve you, getting our military a little bit updated just in case any BS starts to happen. Yeah, there's no chance that Mogadishu's going to really do anything here. Oh, and by the way, Persians are going absolutely nuts. Poles are going a little, well, not really crazy compared to those guys. But look how big Coventry is. Yes, we're all friends. One of the things we could have seen if we had gotten into this body of water is we could have seen whatever city-state is here that Venice obviously bought. If you look at their border, that's Venice's border. But the Mediterranean is going to remain close to us for the time being. We're just going to be sort of stuck here puttering around in the Black Sea with our one naval unit. In real life, that narrow strait between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean is actually international waters. And the Russian fleet in Sevastopol, however you pronounce that city's name, you have wine? Yes, please. That's going to help our happiness. It's going to take a little bit of money out of us because we're not getting that money anymore, but actually it's worth it. Yeah, we're all friends with Venice. We all like him. Whoa! The Jews are coming. The Jews are coming. Yeah, it's alright. They can try their best to spread their religion to us. It's not that big of a deal. Catholicism is going to catch on everywhere, though, so it's a losing proposition. Alright, I made you for a specific reason, and that was to... Oh, hi, Poland. You know, Rome's the other way. Are you not fighting Rome anymore? Oh, I didn't expand my borders near Poland. They're good for us. But you... Go here. We need plenty of units on hand. Didn't I said I was going to send them up? I don't know. But anyway, we need plenty of units on hand in case the Poles get antsy. I don't know what they're thinking here, but if they backstab us with an open borders treaty, that's bad news. And also, all of their trade routes are coming to us. I presume they have 5 just like us. So that would be a suicide for their economy if they want to do that. By the way, thank you, Poland. You're friends. And also, London to St. Petersburg, they're sending us a trade route that goes to here. They might not know about Novgorod, actually. They might not have sent a guy up here, but we're doing Novgorod to London, which is a really good trade route. I'm thinking that one of our caravans is not traveling right now. Oh man, so our religion is going to be, or not our religion, but our region's religion is going to be traveling. Oh no, where'd the other worker go? Alright, we'll set it up like that so the worker can't get away no matter what they try. Alright. Oh, hi, Poland. Okay. So let's go here. Oh, hey, Mombasa. That's pretty cool. And who are they allies with? Ethiopia. Have you gone patronage? No, but you just happen to have a lot of city-state allies. Let's take a look at who exists. Usually Greek's like really awesome with it, but of course we've turned Greece into nothing, so it's Persia, those bastards, who I still maintain are probably going to be the final boss of this game, but who knows, maybe Siam will do something. You know what? We could be dicks and be like, what would you need to declare war on Persia? Okay, nothing, but maybe they're, yeah, but they denounced Persia for some reason, though, so don't know what the deal is with that. They're at war with Arabia. We already knew that. Okay. But it's nice to be uncovering Africa a little bit more. I thought we had a guy over here. We do have a guy over here. How long has he been sitting here? Oh, God. He's been sitting there forever. Alright. You get him. And let's upgrade him if we can. Good. Build ourselves a farm. Alright, I'm looking forward to this being finished, this road, because this worker needs to go back. Oh, look, it is done. Okay, good. Sure, fine. You spread your religion to us. We don't mind, even though Judaism doesn't really give us any awesome buildings. No, sorry, we don't want to fight with Elizabeth. We get along. I mean, we like you better, technically, but we like them almost as much, and we have awesome trade with them, so yeah, we are diversified. We have 4 countries we're trading with. So, but Poland, they're putting all their baskets in they're putting all our eggs in our basket. They are making me nervous, though. Ooh. Kufa has been captured by the Zulus. Alright, let's close this crazy screen. Yeah, we're still friends, but oh wow. Look at that. The Zulu have managed to land in force on the Arabian Peninsula. That is pretty crazy. I don't know what are they thinking of attacking Persia? They might be. Also, that war ended with absolutely nothing lost or gained. Trespassing in Mogadishu. Who cares? I don't care if the Mogadishans are mad at me. Okay, let's tiptoe past this barb encampment. Haile Selassie is plotting against Shaka. It feels like we're playing both sides, but yeah, let's tell Shaka. Not that I really want Shaka to be stronger in this game than he already is, but Okay. Very good. Babylon, nope, it is ours now. Second Babylonian worker that we've captured. I still want to know where the other worker went, though. Who knows? Lost forever, probably. But you are done, so you are going to go hook up that silver for us. Oh, you dick, you're on our road. Okay. I still don't know what the damn poles are doing, but we'll find out eventually. We'll piss off all these guys by walking all over their terrain, but who cares? Yeah, impies are nothing to mess with. They are very strong. So now that they have a foothold in the Arabian Peninsula, which they're keeping, by the way, they're not burning the city down, I predict that they're going to be a big pain in the butt. Our American friend has entered the Renaissance, so everyone's getting there. It's only going to be a matter of time before somebody discovers every civ in the world. We discovered every civ in the old world, but also their borders have come way out to get these horses, so any road is going to have to skirt around them, and eventually they're going to probably take our road, the dicks. I do think, though, that with if there's any slight provocation that can happen, if there's any slight provocation of war with the good old Babylonians, I think we might take it just to be able to take that city. It's kind of sitting in the middle of our sphere of influence, so that city would not look so bad with the Russian tricolor flying over it. By the way, Siam, you are nuts. But not as nuts as Persia. They're super nuts. Okay, well that's for you three to figure out. Friendship with Assyria? Oh, we'll make friends again. Alright, so we got that spot. We'll work that when we can, but yeah, Poland is up to something. Francis I am, signed a research agreement. It's good for those guys. Let's see. Ooh, we found Kilimanjaro, and finding wonders helps our stuff. And there's more wonders in the New World, so I hope to get a guy over there. Not just for that reason, but it's one of the reasons. Yeah, he's not coming back, that guy. Alright. Yeah, nothing for you to do, worker. We've got everything in this land hooked up. So, anything you can do over here. We can send you to Corinth, which would send you down here and send you... Yeah, we are legitimately running out of places to send people to work, but... Ah, hell. Come all the way down here. That's fine. Odessa's gonna have a tile soon enough. The spearmen... Fortify, whereas this worker... You're gonna come down here and work on our road. Actually, you know what? Come down here and guard him. I don't know if that encampment is still there, but it might be worth checking out. Okay. Yeah, look at that. How much our land routes have topped our biggest sea routes. But you're going to Constantinople. Don't know why our money dropped so much once again, but it did. Odessa to Constantinople. It was like at 50-something before. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our new city. So I want to welcome you to the city of... Not Rostov. Rostov's over here somewhere. We are going to name this city Tbilisi. Tbilisi, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't Russian. So we're gonna set up a similar scheme as your friend there, the city that we made. But we're gonna put an observatory at the market. We needed that a lot earlier. So yeah, we have quite the scheme of construction for this city. So I don't suspect that they're going to be asking for us anytime soon. All right, you wait there. Hopefully that will not piss off any of these guys, but it might. And as you can see, a lot of religions are clamoring, not Catholicism, and interestingly enough, it's not close enough to any Catholic city. But Islam is the winner, or the I should say the oh, you stupid jerk. Yeah, sure, convert my city, but get out of the way. I need to hook up that silver so my city is unhappy, or not unhappy rather. All right, yeah, I knew you were gonna be mad. We'll apologize to them. Because, yeah, we're not going to be settling any more cities over there, but that one city is going to be good for us, I think. I'm going to send this worker down there. Because this worker's building a road. He's not going to get there for ages. Yeah, Islam is the winner there. Catholicism and Islam both have a small amount of pressure, but this Persian guy is certainly going to convert him before anything can happen. But yeah, most of the wars that are going on in the world are involving the Arabs, I think. And they're only fighting 2 guys, and I think that's about it. I think there's no other wars going on. I really do wonder what the Polish are up to, though. Maybe they're just sending some troops to protect that city. But yeah, Catholicism has planted its roots in Yekaterinburg, so it's good for something. We can build trebuchets now. By the way, why not build one in our city? We should build a workshop and then a bank in Moscow. That production is just sad, though. Like, a lot of world cities probably have, like, 40 or 50 production by this point. We have 22. But such things is... Alright, we have a monastery now in Novgorod. Up here. But yeah, this is the part of the world where Catholicism is very strong. Look at that. 36 pressure, nothing else. 32 pressure, nothing else. 48 pressure, and nothing else. So, yeah. Let's look at our capital, by the way. There's a little bit of Islam and a little bit of Judaism, but by and large, it's Catholicism. And even Odessa, Catholicism is threatening to overtake Judaism. By the way, did we ever make or do we even have a monastery here? Yeah, no, the city's never been Catholic. At least never long enough. Oh, look. Lake Victoria. More happiness for us. Harar. Oh, nice. Yeah. There's a mountain here. I think it's this mountain that gives us a huge, awesome buff when it comes to moving around. If I had that city in my empire, anywhere close to it, I'd have all my units make a pilgrimage over there at some point in their lives to get that promotion. You know what's crazy? That game I was telling you about a few videos ago where I played as Mongolia and steamrolled everybody, I had that wonder in my borders, or at least close by, and I sent all my Keshiks there as a pilgrimage, and they just went absolutely nuts. Those Keshiks were just godlike. Okay. Oh, hi, worker. Let's follow him. Let's see where he goes. I mean, probably the Mongolians are going to capture them. But, oh well. Yeah, you got blocked, but make your way over to that general area. Whereas the Corinth have grown. That's good, but this worker has that covered. Or this worker, either way. Yeah, not much work to be done in the older cities. Oh yes, trading with me. Which other people would trade with me? I mean, the English have the one trade route and the Polish have all their trade routes, but France, why don't you trade with me? I'm right here. We're friends. Maybe the French just aren't interested in coming. So, really. I do wonder, though, if the, maybe the Polish are going to assault Persia. They can give me that stuff, but that's not really that valuable to me at this point. So, we're going to skip out on that, sorry Mongolia, and wait for a better suitor. Nebuchadnezzar has entered the Renaissance. So he's not that far behind. I mean, he is Babylon after all, and Babylon actually gets to build a academy, I think. I don't see one, but allegedly he's building an academy, or could have an academy. City connection has been established. That's good. That gives us happiness and other benefits. Money benefits, I think. Yeah, this city's going to be one of our most productive eventually, quite possibly. As well as Tbilisi, because of all these hills. So all those are reasons why those cities were founded. This city, even if it was ours, would never be that productive. Probably even less so than the cities that I was complaining about earlier. Alright, let's go with a workshop. I feel like Odessa's a little ahead, even though... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I see. New France, and holy crap, Ethiopia. You're way over here. You have less cities than I thought you did, but... You're colonizing the African desert. So I gotta give you some props for that. Okay, you finished that. It would actually make more sense for me to send you up to there. And to send you over to here. And you can get there in one turn, good. So the pesky Poles will not annoy us anymore. Okay. Well, like I said, it's time for you to go over here. So you hang out in this square and build us a farm, because we're going to seek to turn this into an awesome city in the future. Oh, hi. Farm. Mine. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on in those new cities. And we have enough money to upgrade somebody. Does anyone need an upgrade? You do. Anyone else? Ah, aha. Very good. Oh, you bastards. Okay, and you need an upgrade too, but we're going to have to wait on that. Okay. Very good. Oh, look, another tile we can work. Yeah, the barbs are not going anywhere. That's a long road. I wonder if we have to maintain that entire road or just the bits of it that are in our empire. Tbilisi, what religion have you? Ooh, Shinto, our first Shinto city. I don't suspect it's going to last forever, but for now, we have Shinto in one of our cities. It is kind of nice, I do have to admit, to not be religious and just be hands-off and let whatever happens happen when it comes to the religious stuff. I think it's quite nice. Alright, so... Oh, but Babylon wants to convert that to Islam. By the way, are there any faith buildings? I don't think so. Oh. Time to fight. So you took 15 away. How much am I going to take away from you by striking you? The answer is 30-something. Oh, I hate when it does that. That's information I need. Oh, look, the French are really going full. Whoa! No kidding. They're going nuts. And since when do the French have missionaries? Oh, it captured an Ethiopian missionary, and it's apparently using it because it wants that religion. Now, let's take a look at... Yeah, Shinto is going nuts, man. Even if the Arabs are wiped out, I have a feeling that their religion is going to have quite the legacy on this planet. But let's see. Looking at Shinto, well, this is a big factor. This is really powerful right here. And they're probably getting a fair bit of money because of tithe. This probably isn't going to be helpful to them because they're at war like all the time. Everyone's attacking them. But let's scroll down to Islam. They don't have any buildings either, so it doesn't really matter to me too much what city, what they get. I mean, culture from plantations is helpful. Shinto has culture from pastures, so whichever of the two we get a little bit of a boost, you know. So, not too bad of a thing. So basically, either of those religions being in our empire is a benefit to us, and I am not going to complain. But Judaism, though, this is going to be a three-way religious war. Judaism, like we said, is not a very strong religion, and they don't have anything that's very helpful for us. So they're probably like the least useful. I mean, this faster growth rate might be a little bit of something, but not as much as the other stuff that we saw. So you come over here, and the reason they get science here is because of their universities. Man, it is great how much he can move now. And where are you going, missionary? That's the question. Oh, you dick. Poland, you're my bro, but you're a pain in the ass sometimes. I'm still waiting for them to declare war on the Persians, because it looks like that's what they're going to do. And I don't doubt that they can take Gili unless they're complete idiots when it comes to their military strategy. Where they go from there, though, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if the Polish troops are going to trek all the way down to Persia. Back in the Civ 3 days, they totally would do that. They'd send their entire army on an insane, and it'd all be in stacks too, and an insane march down to the Persians. Now, one thing I've realized, and this didn't occur to me for a very long time, but I think the way that Stacks of Doom could have been at least somewhat nerfed in Civ 3 is if more units, like especially siege weapons, had splash damage. Because if all the units in a stack could be damaged, then it makes much more sense to spread them out to reduce that splash damage. The only unit that actually does splash damage in Civ 3 is the nuclear bomb. So it's kind of a little silly. Okay, so the New France is doing okay. build up our crap. Let's get closer. We wiped him out, man. Okay, that's too much. So, go up here and heal. We're going to clearly be victorious in that battle. It looks like they're gone. Are they fighting anyone? The Mongols, that is? Not anymore, but they're going somewhere. Now, where they're going is a good question. Because are they going south? Or are they going north? Because if they're going north, that's definitely going to cause us to raise a few eyebrows. But let's fortify. See if we can see what we can see. That was a really redundant statement. Yeah, our happiness is at a pretty low level, but we are going to be hooking up that, and, you know, eventually, after 11 turns, we'll have the ability to hook up that. We might have to buy tiles to access these, because I don't think the city is going to buy these stupid desert tiles on its own. Alright, let's get forward. But yeah, this is a good spot for a city because we have lots of food, we have lots of production, and we have goodies. And it's a pretty strategic location on the border between Europe and Asia. So that was a good thing. Oh, here we go. Darius has declared war on Mecha. So this war that we knew was going to come has come. So prepare for violence. And it's pretty much Siam and Arabia are now friends. Well, Arabia has a friend in the world. We're still fighting the Zulu and Ethiopia. Maybe that's why there's an uneasy peace between Ethiopia and the Zulu, because they're technically allies against the Arabs. And they're fighting for some crazy reason. I wonder if any religion has penetrated down to... Oh, speaking of which, we looked at just the right time, because Eastern Orthodoxy is getting down there. Oh, Mongols. I'm not sure you want to be doing that. By the way, Mongols, you could totally trade with us if you want. We would totally be cool if you traded with us. Oh, Shaka, buddy. Do you want to have open borders? No? Well, that's a shame. Our money has dropped. That means we probably have to re-up a deal of some sort. Just fortify. Tempted to just let him attack the caravan. He's probably going up to Akkad, I imagine. We might actually be able to make a route from Yekaterinburg to actually no, none of them are good. We have to go way down to find any. It's all Moscow. It's mostly Odessa, actually, with a few Moscows and a Novgorod thrown in there for the top trade routes. But yeah, caravans are very powerful in our game. Oh, they're trying to get that city to be Catholic. The religious wars are happening. So yeah, you have to go back to Neapolis, because that's where you were doing the most good for us. And by the way, we're catching up on science a little bit, because it's only with England are we getting the 2 science rather than just 1. Okay. Yep, go there. And we roll along here. Yes, it was actually a very good idea for the French to build a city here, because look at all the good stuff they're getting. Yeah, we'll have open borders, even though I doubt either one of us will ever go through the other's country. It's a good, it's a good thing to have. Where am I building that caravel, by the way? Man, they really need to get their act together and get productive. Oh, okay. Are we that good of friends with Siam? I guess we are. Interestingly, for all their city spam, they're pretty low on the totem pole. Persia, though, we're kind of friendly with them. Are we actually friends with Siam? We're not, actually. We're just in generally friendly terms. Man, you're really going nuts with sending people. Are you really sending them over here? Are you making more cities up here in the frozen north? It's really hard to tell what the poles are doing. But, well, if they do declare war, we'll find out. Okay, we're working on our stuff. That's good. Long swordsman, so we can upgrade our one. We can upgrade our one swordsman to a long swordsman. Very good. By the way, our military still above average, but still a long way off from being the strongest. I think it's pretty adequate for self-defense. I don't think we're ever going to be hoping to wage any kind of like huge war, but you know, sometimes you don't always get that choice. Okay, let's get down there. Having them on the road will make it more able for them to go to better spots to attack barbs. So it's good news. Okay, where are you going? Are you going north? We did kind of lose track. All right, you fortify, and then we'll see what's going on up there. We might be able to get a new worker for our empire. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be settling any new cities for a long time. I mean, there are some spots down here that are potentially good, but nothing that great, let's be honest. Oh, sucks for you, France. Korea and Siam are friends. We have to become friends with Egypt again. Corinth has grown. Corinth, our city that has better production than a lot of cities that you would think are better, but aren't. So build an aqueduct and a workshop and a temple. Oh, and a circus. Actually, circus will be bumped up to after university just because we really want our happiness, because we're on the edge here. Fortunately, though, this will be done at some point in the near future. So that's good news for us. Then there's a lot of border expansion that has to be done there. Wow, that's a shit deal. I guess we were trading something else at the time too. But yeah, we'll go with the standard deal, Korea. Because even though you might suck, I do like you. Whoa, your capital. Holy crap. Holy crap, your capital. And somehow, Shinto has gotten within striking distance of being able to spread to Korea, amazingly. They only have 3 cities, but I wonder if they've gone tradition. Yeah, they have. I'd be very surprised if they went anything but tradition and had a city that big. But yeah, that's nuts. 23. To be fair, though, Seoul is one of the biggest cities in the world in real life. In contrast, Beijing is only 20. Thebes over here is only 16. We only have 13. We're one of the smaller capitals of the world. I mean, we're bigger than London, but that's not saying much. But yeah, Venice is 14. We're bigger than Rome, too. So we're not the worst out there. Oh. Okay, we gotta take care of that. Okay. Baban. How do you... Let's see. Babanango. Man, imagine being like, I don't know, like an English soldier in the Boer War trying to pronounce those names. It's pretty rough. Alright, time to make a city. Hey, you're here. This worker is here. It seemed like it took him forever to get there, but I think that all of the, what's it called? He probably got delayed many times. Oh man, this multi-way religious war is absolutely nuts. So, yeah, I predict that we're going to have those guys peeking in at all times. You know what? Maybe you're not as much of a liability as I thought. Let's think about this. Because you're actually higher up on the thing. Because we're friends with... Who are you fighting? The Zulus in Ethiopia. Let's... we're going to be a little bit cautious about that. I mean, I like you, Arabia, but just the geopolitical situation is a little bit too complicated for us to want to get into that kind of relationship right now. Oh, Fitzifok has been captured. But you, Siam, I will grant you a declaration of friendship. I mean, the Persians won't be happy, but I don't care. The Persians are winning, though, at least in terms of having captured this one city. So my prediction is they're probably going to run the Siamese out of India. In terms of what's going on over here, though, it's going to be hard to say. There's a lot of mountains preventing true advances. It is nuts that they only ever went east. They never thought to go west or north, other than getting Medina from the Arabs as a war prize. Oh, we're Jewish now in Tbilisi. Okay. Yeah, there's a limit to how far south we're going to be able to go, just because the jerks over in oh wow, you're a warrior. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, the jerks over in Zululand are not going to be wanting to let us pass. Also, these 4 cities are all that the Egyptians have, but you know, they're happy to be stuck there. Oh, they're friends with Siam, so that at least shores them up against China to have an ally like Siam. Open borders, yep. We're continuing. You have 102 gold, of course. Venice always has great trade abilities. So that's good. Good. I still wonder if... I don't think their second city's up there, but... Ooh, he is? Don't worry. Well, so they're spying on Russia... not Russia, but Poland. It's going to be very complicated if we ever go to war with Poland, just because, well, we don't just have one front. I mean, this is the main front, of course, but we also have the northern front. We have this to worry about. You know, there is a lot going on if we go to war with Poland. So, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Take a shot, and this guy will be able to wipe him out. Even without that shot, he would have been able to do it. Wow, what a powerful shot. Alright, good. We killed the crap out of him. Yeah, that swordsman left us alone for whatever reason. I actually think he might be their initial warrior that went all the way around the Mediterranean and can't go back because he never got the embarkment upgrade. I do wonder, where is Portugal's second city? Because I don't think it's in North Africa, but if it's not in North Africa, where is it? Is it in the British Isles, of all places? I don't know. Well, we'll find out eventually, probably. But yeah, we're building our harbor here and here. So Novgorod will eventually be connected to our capital via St. Petersburg. But yeah, it's actually St. Petersburg, not Novgorod, that's slowing us up. We could go and build the caravel here instead of... Actually, we'll give that we'll put that into consideration, moving which city we want to build our caravel in. Still surprised nobody has wanted to build a city in here somewhere. I mean, for Poland, that would have been a lot more sensible than putting Stettin up here, or however they pronounce it. I know that when the city was German, it was called Stettin, but the Poles got the city in the World War II peace deal, and they called it, well, what you see it spelled as there, which I don't know how to pronounce. Work has begun on a circus. Okay. Yeah, go back here and just wait for something to happen. You go there. You're done. Good. One turn. Excellent. Stay there and wait. You're done. How about... Yeah, let's listen to the guide and build another farm. Because this city is going to be growing at a pretty good rate, I think. We already have a monument. Did we ever tell it to build a shrine? I guess not. Well, shrine's not too important. We'll put it down there somewhere. But yeah, we gotta wail away at this barbarian encampment. Yeah, I do realize that the progress of this game is very slow, and even though I have ridiculously long videos, not much happens. Even when you go on the whole thing. Oh, they love the king because we have silver, and our happiness went up. So everyone's happy. So what was I thinking about? Alright, 8.4 versus 9.45. You know, you get the honor of building us a caravel. It's not going to be good in either case, how fast it will be. But at least this city's going to grow into some better tiles and some more production. By the way, we're building our aqueduct here. We're getting our stuff ready. Ooh, an armory. That's important. We'll put that at the end of everything else that we have scheduled. Man, Poland, where are you going? Look at this. Look at this line. Well, these are workers, so it's really just these, and it's really just these two guys actually, because these are all non-combat units. Yeah, the Poles better not backstab us, because we will not take kindly to that. When we get to rifling, or when we get, not even rifling, but when we get to gunpowder, we're going to have to build a bunch of muskets, because we need better protection for our empire against those sneaky Poles, who are just, they're going to be just coming out of the woodwork and just coming out of everywhere if and when we fight them. I don't think we're going to, though. I just don't think they're going to be that crazy. But who knows? I think a harbor actually makes cities more attractive. Did we ever put a harbor here? We had to have, right? Yeah, we did. Eventually we'll build a lighthouse, but it'll only be relevant once we're able to get some of those fish. And this city just tends to want to expand to land sources, not water sources. Okay. But we're going to go for a bank there. By the way, let's just look around. Yeah, nobody's in our universities yet, but the population is low enough. I am tempted, though, to send one person from Moscow into there because we have a pretty good growth rate. What if we send one guy into there? We're still growing pretty fast. Alright. And that bumps up our science by like 5. So, alright, we're working one of our universities. Even Corinth, maybe. I don't know. I usually use, like, if the food is above 10, then we can afford to send people in. We really want fertilizer, though. And now that this is... that we have more hills in our new cities, this is going to be more relevant. But... do we want to go the industrialization route first? Or do we want to go... you know what? I think we want to go industrialization first. Then rifling. And then finally we can swing by, pick up fertilizer, and get some cities grown. And then after that we'll decide where to go when we get there. Like, I just don't think that navigation is that important. But I think we'll swing and pick it up afterwards. After we got everything else that's on our agenda. And you know what? Speaking of our agenda or something. Oh, wow. Ding! Hey, we found the Rock of Gibraltar. And also, that was the first time we ever actually used the Right of Passage Treaty with Portugal that we've had since the beginning of the game. Actually, the second Portuguese city is probably up there. So... kill him! Get that money! Yeah, we're actually saving up money for the first time. So I don't know. I think it might actually be worth it. How about this? After the bank, you make a lighthouse. After we make the lighthouse, then we'll worry about buying our way to the fish. Alright, keep searching. Keep looking around. Whoa, where are you going? We just sent him to do something and I have no idea what. So, yeah, don't do that. Whatever I accidentally sent you to do. Okay, work on that tile. Oh, we get to continue. We get to follow the buzzards, as our good friend Bray Wyatt would say. But anyway, our city is growing, which is good. We're going to get plenty of horses. It's going to be good. We're going to get salt. Oh, that's sad. They made peace already. I wanted to see more violence between those two guys. But man, these two countries have been very much taken with Shintoism. The Arabs have done a great job spreading their religion out here, and there's probably plenty of pressure even in China. So eventually this religion is going to get to Seoul, and it's going to get all the way through. So the realm of Shinto spreads from there all the way back to the source, and even down into Africa a bit. But yeah, I mean, even Eastern Orthodoxy, which is usually so powerful, is third. I don't even know. I guess they're spreading to Zulu because they do have it in the capital. So I guess Eastern Orthodoxy is the religion of Africa, really. But yeah, Sikhism is only local to this area. Judaism is only local to this area. Athens, of course, is a religious battlefield. But Catholicism is the religion of, well, it's the religion of our land. It's the religion of a lot of northern Eurasia, and it's the religion of Europe, really. So that's where things stand in religion. And yes, the Polish are settling somewhere. We'll find out where soon. But that will bring us to the end of this episode. I just love making these, so expect more. And thank you very much for watching. It has been a great pleasure. So we'll see you later.